Okay, so I talk to a lot of parents, but I've never heard them talk about a new kids product the way they talk about this. This is apparently the hottest item for the holidays. Introducing Nex Playground, a new kind of game console that provides an amazingly fun way to get the whole family moving and playing right at home. Nex Playground connects families through active play while providing safe, fun, physical activity that anyone can enjoy, whether you're 3 years old or in your 90s. With the magic of AI and a built-in camera, Nex Playground detects your movement without the need for any controllers or wearables. And with safe, age-appropriate games designed with kids and families in mind, Nex Playground is the perfect way for families to bond in games. It also allows up to 4 players to join in, making it perfect for family game night. Easy to set up, simple to use, and with a wide variety of game content, including Peppa Pig, Sesame Street, and Fruit Ninja, Barbie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Kung Fu Panda, and more. Coming up this holiday, you'll never run out of fun ways to play. To learn about Nex Playground, visit the website, nexplayground.com. That's Nex Playground.com. You can try out Nex Playground live at popular stores including Target, Walmart, or Best Buy. This holiday season, get Nex Playground. Play that moves you. Hey Grownups, is your kid a fan of ghost stories? Well then have we got the podcast for you. The new middle grade podcast, Ghost Tour, is out now. Follow Lee and Vern, 2 totally opposite teens, as they explore Jepson, widely known as the most haunted city in America. They'll turn their local ghost tour company upside down when they meet an array of ghosts, revealing hard truths about their hometown and, in turn, themselves. Ghost Tour, a spooky and funny podcast. You can listen to it anywhere you get your podcasts.
Hi, Tailblazers. I'm Clara, and this is Girl Tales, a kids' podcast of feminist stories for new generations. Before we get started, we have to do some spectacular shout-outs.
I'd like to wish a very happy birthday to Freya and River in Waterford, Michigan, and to Clara Bailey Mullen in Seattle. Clara, Freya, and River, I hope all of you have awesome, incredible birthdays. Thank you so much for being Tailblazers and listening to Girl Tales.
Grownups Girl Tales is brought to you by families like yours.
If you would like to hear your child's name at the top of our next episode, or if you would like me to wish them a happy birthday,
head to patreon.com/girltales and donate today. Now, onto our episode.
This is the next part of our She is Fierce series.
This is the Free Witches. Enjoy.
I'd like to tell you about a friend of... I wonder who that could be. Oh, hi, Ishbel. What can I do for you?
Hello, Miss Rebecca. It's me, Ishbel Birtwhistle, plumber extraordinaire. What a lovely morning.
Wow, it's really storming out there. Let me guess. You're here to fix the leak in the roof?
That's right. I've brought all my tools. Oops.
Well, I think that's my cue to put on my raincoat and go see what Akari's baking up. Come on, Sherlock. Come cheese. I'll be back soon.
Rightio, time to fix that leak. Well, Gribbity Brock, the weather's too bad to fix this leak. And Miss Rebecca's left her recorder going. I suppose I might as well tell a story. This gusty bleak weather reminds me of a story my great-grandpap used to tell me about 3 witches, a very bad king, and a cauldron. A long time ago, on a stormy day like this one, 3 witches were cooking in their big black cauldron. Sister, bring me the ingredients.
Yes, sister, here they are.
Ooh, what are you brewing, sister?
Shall I tell you?
Yes, tell us.
We must say the magic words. Double, toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. Fillet of a finny sneak, and the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blindworm's sting, lizard's leg and howlet's wing. Double, toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. That sounds a bit scary. Eye of newt, toe of frog. Oh, they're just plants, silly. Oh, they're just plants. Whoa, wait. Can you hear me? Yes, of course we can hear you.
We hear you just fine, Ishbel Birtwhistle.
You know my name. You think you can tell a story about 3 witches who have magical powers without us knowing about it? Well, I do beg your pardon. I didn't mean to offend. Why don't you let us tell our own story? Ishbel? Okay. I suppose I can let 3 witches with magical powers brewing a big potion in their cauldron tell their own story.
Yay!
Just you sit and listen to our story, told by us.
Witches, a witch's witch tale.
I hope I don't regret this. Once upon a time, there lived 3 lovely witches, Carnation, Crocus, and Camellia. They loved to brew potions and always helped everyone who came to their cottage in the woods if they asked nicely for help and brought a present. One day, a greedy grubkins named Macbeth showed up at their cottage.
He didn't bring a present, he didn't bring any flowers, and he didn't even bring a nice greeting card.
Which is a little bit rude if you ask me.
Guests should always bring something, even just a little drawing. Or a cookie.
Back to the story. Macbeth showed up empty-handed to the 3 witches' cottage. He looked around and scoffed. And he said,
"Not much of a cottage. You 3 witches really need a man around."
And that's when we should have put him in the cauldron.
But we didn't. Yet. Instead, we ignored him and went about our business.
Excuse me, aren't you going to say hello to me?
Why should we? You just showed up and started insulting us, and you haven't brought any presents.
Ugh, I should have known. All you witches care about is presents and money. I am a rich and powerful Thane. You shall do as I say.
What's a Thane? A hat? I think it's a sort of a coat.
Oh, I thought it was a hanger for a coat.
A Thane is a Scottish lord, a rich, important, powerful man.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Oh, ho, ho. This should be good.
Can I put him in the cauldron, sister?
I can think of something better. All right, rich and powerful Thane, who shows up at witches' cottages without so much as a greeting card, or should I say, Macbeth? What can we do for you, Thane of Glamis?
That's more like it. Wait, I didn't tell you my name. How did you know I'm Macbeth? And a minute ago you didn't know what a Thane was. How did you know I'm specifically the Thane of Glamis?
What did you come here to ask of us, Thane of Cawdor?
Wait, the Thane of Cawdor is a different rich and powerful lord, not me.
What brought you to our cottage, soon to be king?
Oh, I'm not, king? Me? That's not likely. I'm just a Thane, much lower than the level of king, and not likely to ever become king. Some really weird stuff would have to happen for me to ever become king, although now that you mention it, it sounds kinda cool. King Macbeth. That has a nice ring to it. Wait, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. How could I become king?
And Macbeth was so befuddled by us witches calling him soon-to-be king that he forgot what he came for in the first place. which was directions to the nearest bathroom. Eventually, he wandered off, talking to himself about how he could become king.
Perhaps I could. If I did this, then maybe I would.
I still say we should have put him in the cauldron.
No, what we did was smarter. We planted a seed, and a seed grows and blooms.
And is harvested and put in the soup cauldron.
4 full moons later, Macbeth returned to our cottage.
You witches are bad witches. First of all, I'm king, just like you said I would be, but I'm not happy. I consider this your fault, so fix it.
What gift have you brought us?
Nothing. I'm king. I command you to do what I say. Tell me the future and fix this mess.
Now can I put him in the cauldron?
Patience, my dear sister. King Macbeth, look into our cauldron and you will see your future. Sorry to interrupt your witchfulnesses, but this is a bit scary. Oh, don't worry, Ishbel. The cauldron was just full of water. Because you were going to push him in there? No, silly, so that he would see his own reflection like a mirror. Except that this mirror showed him all the bad things he had done to become king. Oh, well, that's all right then.
It's not too late to change, King Macbeth.
I thought you wanted to put him in the cauldron.
I do, but let's give him a chance.
Change? No way. Let's face it, I've done so many bad things. At this point, I might as well do a bunch more bad things. From henceforth, I'll be known as Evil King Macbeth.
Wait, what? Well, he had his chance.
Time to throw him in the cauldron?
Yep, cauldron time.
Ha 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 ha.
Why, I thought you said you were just showing him the bad things he had done. Well, when he said he was going to do more bad things, we had a duty to dump him in the cauldron.
And he was delicious.
I thought he was a little chewy, to be honest. And that, dear Ishbel, is why you must always bring a gift, or flowers, or even a greeting card, or a picture, whenever you go to visit anyone.
Or they just might put you in a cauldron.
Oh, it's also the story of how we 3 witches saved the whole kingdom. You're welcome. Oh my. I think they're gone. That was, well, oh my, that was...
The storm ended, so I thought you might be done packing.
Miss Rebecca, I've had quite a fright. I think I'd better go. But here, I want you to have this gift.
A hammer?
You should always bring a gift when you go to someone's house.
I don't think that's the case if you're doing work at their house, but...
Bye.
Okay. Oh, the recorder's running. I wonder what's on here.
That was The Free Witches.
A part of the She Is Fierce series. Written and performed by Tessa Flannery. Produced by Chad Chenail. Performed and executive produced by Rebecca Cunningham. Grownups, thanks for listening to Girl Tales with your Tailblazers. Before you go, here are some questions to help keep the conversation going with your child. What part of today's story did you enjoy the most? And why? Did you connect with a character in this story? Did you learn something new? How did you feel about this story? Did it remind you of something in your own life? We hope this sparks some fun and meaningful conversations. Girl Tales is a Cordelia Studios production. Grownups, you can get access to ad-free episodes of Girl Tales, as well as a range of other shows for the kids in your life by subscribing to Starglow Plus on Apple Podcasts. If you'd like to hear me narrate the original stories of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, or Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm, head to patreon.com/girltales. Girl Tales and join Team Sunnybrook or above. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review wherever you get your podcasts.
And if you liked this story, share it with a friend.
Oh, and remember,
I believe in you.
Hey, Megan.
Hey, Rebecca. What's up?
I've been getting a few emails about something we recently changed.
You mean the new theme song I wrote?
Exactly. I'm really loving what you created. It makes me so happy every time I hear it.
Thanks.
I think I've listened to it like 43 times today. How do you feel about it?
I'm really proud of it. I wanted to get the message to our Tailblazers that we believe in them, no matter what adventures they go on.
Yeah, we create fictional characters and stories every week, but Tailblazers are real-life kids with real-life dreams, fears, imaginations, and curiosities.
Yeah, they're smart, courageous, and talented. They've got their own stories that they are the main characters in every day. I love Tailblazers.
I do too. Can we listen to the theme song again together?
You know what I always say, 44 times is better than 43.
Pressing play.
There's a hill and a road and a path where I know you must go. Through the sun, wind, rain, or snow. But wherever you venture, you can always come home. 'Cause I trust your heart, I trust my heart, and I trust your mind, I trust my mind, and I trust the friends, I trust the friends I know you will find o'er the hill and on the road. So off you go, and remember, I believe in you.
Glow.
Hey Grownups, it's that time of year again. We are sipping hot cocoa, gazing at the twinkly lights, and cozying up with a good Girl Tales story. This year, why not give a gift that puts the kids, our Tailblazers, at the center of that story? You can choose from our selection of personalized audio tales at the Girl Tales shop at girltalespodcast.com/shop. Your Tailblazers will lead the adventure in stories like the dinosaur fossil, where they travel back to prehistoric times, and Underworld Rescue, where they work with Greek gods and goddesses to bring stories back to the world. Plus, don't miss our wintry favorites like The Missing Mitten, A Freshwater Snow Day, and much more. We will sprinkle in your child's name and special details, making them the star of the story. Oh, and all of Girl Tales Patreon members receive a 10% discount. Sign up at patreon.com/girltales to get your promo code today. Make this holiday season unforgettable. Head over to girltalespodcast.com/shop to order your personalized tale now. Hurry, this offer ends on December 18th. Here is a clip from one of our favorites, A Night in Akvanova. As Simone fell asleep, she thought about how lovely it might be to visit Akvanova. But that wasn't possible, for as far as she knew, it only existed in fairy tales. Simone opened her eyes one more time before drifting off to sleep. And as she did, she glanced at her nightlight. Her eyes followed the light's path that led to what looked like a small hole in her bedroom floor. That certainly wasn't there before. Then the small hole started to grow. It got bigger, and soon an entire tree was sprouting out of it. Then other holes started to pop up, and trees emerged from them also. Soon she was surrounded by tall, majestical trees. Birds of every color started flying over her head. When she looked up, the ceiling of her bedroom was gone. She could now see the sky, but it was no longer nighttime. The sun was shining brightly through the many branches of the trees. Simone was still in her bed, but this was no longer her bedroom.